Hello and welcome to HistoryPod. On the 2nd of May 1945, the Battle of Berlin ended after German General Helmut Weidling surrendered to Soviet General Vasily Chuikov. Having been determined to capture Berlin before the Western Allies, Stalin's generals began their assault on the defensive line outside the city on the morning of the 16th of April. 2 million German civilians and no more than 200,000 German soldiers were in and around Berlin when the USSR broke through the defences, having suffered casualties in the tens of thousands. Travelling at up to 30 to 40 kilometres a day, the First Red Army troops reached Berlin in time for Hitler's 56th birthday on the 20th of April. Artillery began bombarding the city, which didn't cease until the surrender almost 2 weeks later. Meanwhile, other Soviet units encircled the city, leading to Hitler, who was based in the Führerbunker, angrily declaring that the war was lost, a moment that was famously captured in the German film Downfall. Nevertheless, the Führer appointed General Weidling to command the Berlin defence area with a force of 45,000 soldiers, supported by police officers, members of the Hitler Youth, and the Volkssturm militia. By the 30th of April, Soviet troops had reached the Reichstag and, late that evening, successfully placed a flag on top that was removed the following morning by German defenders still inside the building. The Reichstag was finally taken over on the 2nd of May, and a new flag was raised, of which an iconic photograph was taken and published in the Soviet press. General Weidling and his staff surrendered that same morning, having failed to negotiate a conditional surrender. Following the surrender of the Germans, the Soviets sought to restore essential services and provide food to the survivors. However, some troops who reached the city lacked the discipline of the first echelon and committed shocking crimes against Berliners, including rape, pillage, and murder.